It's a Sunday, and tomorrow is gonna be a school day, and I just want to put out this what if. Yeah, this is for what if Naruto had the Hogyoku.2. Okay. Anyways, let's just get into it. Last time we left off, they were talking about the tuning. Oh yeah, actually, before we get in, so I gotta explain some things. Like you guys caught me in not 4K or just 1080p, cause I'm poor, and we don't got that stuff here. But like y'all got me, even though nobody typing in the comments. But I would please appreciate if you did. So you guys are wondering, hey yo, wait, Naruto got Ryatsu? Yeah, he got his Ryatsu. Okay, I'm not sure if I explained in my last what if, but he got Ryatsu, and also got explained about how the Hogyoku goes on Naruto. So the Hogyoku, it basically grows on desire of what it's capable to do. Like it's not able to make you a whole burger. Like you really think it can make you a whole burger? Okay, let me stop. Anyways, it's based on like desire. But what I'm doing is for now Naruto, if he has a goal set on something, it will grow as power based. If a goal or desire he thinks of, it will grow. So let's just get started now. So now it will be the 20 grams not gonna cut by the 2. Okay? Naruto well, Kakashi, this is where Kakashi was saying, hey yo Naruto, I recommend you for 20 exams. I think you can clap, no cap. I'm not gay, but I'm just saying, okay Kakashi. Now, they put it up, well, it's a day before the tuning exam, so like, not today. Anyways, Naruto, he took this time to train, guys. He just discovered a newfound power, and he wants to examine it. Now, you see, he pull up onto the training field, right? And he's trying to conquer up, or trying to remember what he said exactly.
Thing basically happened where I would deleting files from or stored space on my tablet where I make my videos at, and then the unbelievable happened. Legit, I delete the long recording file, and now I have to restart from here. So now I'm just gonna try to speed run it. So yeah. Anyways, so then Naruto would get put to his subconscious. He would see the Nine Tails and the Hogyoku staring at Naruto. Well, the Nine Tails, he's staring at the Hogyoku as he's been suppressing he has been suppressing Kurama's interference with Naruto's chakra. Naruto would be like, hey, you're the cube from when I was little. The Hogyoku will respond saying, yes, I am the cube. You may be wondering, why am I in you? Why am I here? I've crossed dimensions, universes probably, just to find a new host body. Well, not a host body to take over, but my last host died from using my power, being defeated by somebody. And now I'm looking for somebody else to take on my power. Are you willing? I think you are able to control it, but sometimes you keep passing out. But it doesn't look like that's happening anymore from what I'm seeing. Your development process is really good, and I like that. I keep wanting to see that. We did yesterday with that move, I helped you. It was huddle 33 or 34. You have interviews that you call it, you have to. Now the whole cube will keep explaining to Naruto what it is and all that, and then he'll disappear. And then now the Kurama is looking at Naruto. It's like, you brat. Use his power but not mine. Now Naruto's saying to Kurama, you're the one that's legit trying to break out of me, and you're telling me I should use your power? Why are you so stubborn? Maybe you should try to cooperate with me and stop trying to be against me. And now Kurama's like, ugh. And Naruto did do a come of his mind escape, and now he would conduct his actual training. Next day, Team 7 would have gone out and went to the tuning exams.
Naruto, when he opened the door, he would see a bunch of people from each different type of village. A Biki would come out saying, "Alright, it's time to take the test." So then, Team 7, they would have gone into the test taking area. They would have done began to take the test. Naruto, he is much smarter in this what if, so then he would have been able to answer the questions easily, even the written portion. Sasuke uses Sharingan normal, and Sakura, she's already smart enough to do this test anyways. So then, now Hibiki, he would then say, "It's time for the final question. If you're not capable of answering this question, you may leave, as this is the hardest question ever." And so then, 50% of people would leave, leaving another 50% of participants in the room. So then now, we have somebody banging on the window. That's really just like a crackhead behavior, banging on the window, someone to bring them outside. Anyways, so I think it was Anko. I think it's Anko. Anko is banging on the window, trying to tell Hibiki to hurry up. And so then Hibiki would say, "The people that have stayed have passed." He would then explain that every ninja needs courage. If you don't have the courage, then you have to wait next year for the next exams. As no courage means you're not a good ninja or a willing ninja. So then Anko, she would then bust through the window, saying her name, and then Hibiki and Anko would have been arguing about the window and that you have fit too many people, and then so on and so on. So then, Uncle would take out everybody to the training field. She then take out a bunch of papers, making them sign a consent form. This consent form would state that I write your name here, signing this consent form that if I die, it's on me and not the village. And so then, some people would kind of leave, as not trying to die. And so then, they would give them the heaven and earth scrolls. They would then explain that each team's gonna get one of these scrolls. This team has to get that scroll and at least have two and go back to the middle of the exam. So then now Naruto, he is getting pretty pumped. I'm not gonna lie, Sakura and Sasuke also pumped. Now let me explain the progression for Naruto's arm. Now Naruto's arm, well, his right arm, of course, his progression with the Hogyoku. It's always up to his arm. Like, it's always up to his arm, but it hasn't his right arm has been taken over by the Hogyoku. And it's like you can like see like spread marks trying to spread over. Anyways, so then now Naruto, he is just waiting for them to start, and then they start because they got all the consent forms in. And so then Team 7 is just tree jumping. Naruto is smart enough to not use the bathroom, as he does not need to take a number one, you know what I mean. And so then Sasuke, he would then get kicked in the stomach. Naruto seeing this was get into a battle state ready, as now he sees this ninja from the Sound Village. Naruto, not really caring, is gonna knock the person out. He'll go in for a swift punch, knocking them in the head, and doing a leaf rising wind that he has copied from Neji when seeing him training a couple times. And so then he would easily take on Orochimaru, making him pass out on the floor a bit. But then he would take off his little disguise. Taking off his disguise, it's Orochimaru. Naruto would know what this is, and then he wouldn't get cocky. He would have gone all out. He would have thrown a Hado 44 or Hado 33, 32, I think it was, and he would throw it at Orochimaru. After throwing it at Orochimaru would take some severe damage, but he was blocking the attack with another jutsu. A wind jutsu, of course. Anyways, Orochimaru would go in, and then they would be fighting. A taijutsu battle would break out. Naruto is the more superior in this taijutsu battle, as he does more damage than I was gonna say human eye can see, but like, actually, yeah, cause you can see, but no. though the human can even comprehend. Now, Orochimaru, damn series toughen, he has he has he has some bruises on his body. He has cracked his right arm, and so now he's doing jutsus with his left arm. He's probably good with both arms, as legit he is an experiment even on himself and took in bodies. Anyways, so then Naruto, he would then take up Orochimaru by his neck, breaking it, but then Orochimaru would desummon. He would be like, so this is death, huh? That kid, he's something else. I must prepare. So then, Ryu would be like, oh, I see. So, clone. No, he reverse summoned. Anyways, so then, Sasuke, he would thank Naruto and take Orochimaru's skull that he has dropped. They would reach to the middle, where they would then put their skulls, summoning Kakashi and Hiruzen. Hiruzen would congratulate them and then be summoned back. Anyways, Team 7 would walk in and start waiting for other teams to come back. And then Hiruzen, after old teams that have got their skulls, would come into the vicinity. Then say that we need to take out some of you guys as there's too many people. And so then the preliminaries would start. Naruto versus Kiba would go first. Kiba, just trying to get to the gist of it, would do a thing over fang jutsu. He would be going immensely fast at Naruto, but Naruto would just punch Kiba and his dog with his right hook to the side, and then taking them both out, knocking them both out cold. And then, time for Sakura's match. Sakura's match with Ino, it would go a bit different, as Sakura would actually persevere she would persevere with her genjutsu powers, being able to trap Ino, but also because Ino has her mind take whatever paralysis probably was called, she would be able to kind of break out these jutsus pretty easily. But then Sakura, she would have been standing pretty beaten up, as Inu has already fell. They would declare her the winner. She would stand there for like a couple seconds and then fall to the floor, exhausted and out of energy. So then, now it's Sasuke's match. Sasuke's match would go the same with him canon, as he did not get bit, and he's not getting taken away from Kakashi. Now what Naruto's doing when Sakura and Sasuke's match right now, he would have been talking to Hiruzen. Naruto, what's up? Hiruzen, I have encountered Orochimaru from the hidden village within the force of death. Hiruzen would have been shocked by this information and would put the village within high alert, as Orochimaru is now in the village and they know that it's not going to be good. Anyways, so then now Naruto, he is heading back, and now they're saying that you guys can have Hiruzen is saying that you guys have a 1 month break to train, and we're being grateful, and you guys have a 1 month break, and the people that failed can go back to their own village. Now, Kakashi would have got a special task to find out about more, and if there's any hidden shinobi that are planning to pull off a move, as Orochimaru was in the village, and they don't want the sand or sound to get any suspicions that they're even there. So then, now Kakashi, he would have found at least 12 sound and 12 sand shinobis in hiding, planning to do some type of jutsu. He would even found somebody out of the village with a summoning pad almost complete, but with this need to get written yet. That person was actually sleeping. He would took them down easily with his companion. They would have killed some and brought some in for questioning. They would have then said that this is a plot to just destroy the Hidden Leaf village. Until then, now, the Leaf Ninjas have been secretly assassinating and killing, the same thing, but they have been secretly killing a bunch of ninjas that are planning to cause
havoc around the village that are in places that are not supposed to be and that are being really sus. Anyways, so then, now Naruto, he is, well, training with Jiraiya, as he has found Jiraiya when he was peeping on girls. And so then Naruto, he had been taught the Rasengan, but then he would make an infused Ryatsu Rasengan, and then make an infused Chakra Ryatsu Rasengan. Now, Jiraiya would have been questioning with Naruto's arm, but he would explain that he found this cube, and that it's called the Hogyoku cube because it talked to him, and it's from like a different universe, dimension. And then, to be honest, Jiraiya thinks that he can take on the Nine Tails and take some of his power. And Naruto's like, you really think so? And like, yeah. So then, Jiraiya, he opens up the seal, and Naruto gets ready to fight Kurama. Kurama, realizing what's about to happen, he would get ready to fight Naruto, as he knows he's strong. The Hogyoku cube has been powering him up. Now he has his half of his torso. Well, half of his torso has already been taken over. It's like a splitting line on his torso, like a cross. But like it's like pretty like the splitting line, right? Like, alright, imagine a line, a straight line, nothing else, and then open that line a bit, like you're cutting open something, like open the line a bit, and do the same thing, but in the y-axis version of it. Alright. Anyways, so then, the Hogyoku cube's like right in the center middle of the chest too. Just saying. Anyways, so then, now the fight would commence. Naruto would have a long, harsh, and a brutal battle with Nine Tails. Naruto would finish off the battle with a style Kun Jutsu. I think I remember him making him learn that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And so he would summon. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He would summon some Shadow Clones, at least 10, and then he would do a multi-Shadow Clone Ryatsu and Chakra infused Rasengan, taking down Kurama to a point where he's able to at least extract some of his chakra, being able to use. He would have been able to get at least the Two Tails cloak. At least. Anyways, Jiraiya would have been so happy and surprised and saying to Naruto, I knew you were the child of prophecy. Well, I knew you were going to be the child of prophecy, Naruto. You're going to be able to save this world. Anyways, so then, now Naruto, he's actually pretty excited now. Nine Tails like, unless you're finally using my power, you should be grateful. Naruto's like, oh my goodness, man, so stubborn. Anyways, so then, now, it's time for the exams to commence. Now, the first match would have been Neji versus Naruto. Neji would have been explained to Naruto that your fate has already been decided once you started to fight with me. Just give up now. You're already gonna get badly beaten after you come out this match. Naruto, not taking any of this, like, you really don't know, Neji, huh? I'm on a power that's different from yours. My power is like, it's on a different plane of existence than yours. I'm above you in strength and everything else. When will you learn, Neji? When will you just learn that you will never, ever beat me? Oh my goodness, I squished my balloon. I squished my balloon. Ow. Why am I saying that? I'm weirding you guys out. But like, ow. Anyways, so then, now, Neji, he would come in doing a gentle fist. Naruto would dodge that, getting behind Neji, and then tearing off some of his shirt, showing off the white arm, with the Hogyoku infused in his chest. Naruto would then start saying, Neji, you will be defeated by my hands. Not just for me, but for Hinata. And so then, Naruto, he would rush at Neji, doing a Uzumaki barrage on him, taking him down in just one combo. He would have been shocked
confused, surprised, but most importantly, Orochimaru. He had been watching Naruto. What's that cube infused to him? It must be giving him the power and the white stuff. I want my experiment more than Sasuke. Whatever this is, I know. It's something perfect. Something that I need. Something. Anyways, so then, now, Hiruzen saying, hey yo, Kage, hey, Sand Kage I think it was? Or Sound, I forgot. Are you alright? Well then, Naruto would explain, oh yeah, I'm alright. Or Hiruzen would know that this is actually Orochimaru in disguise. Until then, it would go up for Sasuke's match as it's not late. Sasuke's match would go as normal, and Gaara going berserk. Now, as Orochimaru wanted for something to happen, nothing didn't. Ninjas are fighting, but what he wanted for their big rumble is not happening. Orochimaru would get subdued, and then they would be put into a brawl. Naruto, knowing that he needs to kill and get revenge, as for a cowardly move to disappear, he would go to Orochimaru, throwing a Hado 33 at Orochimaru, making the ninjas and Hiruzen jump back. This would have gotten to Orochimaru's mouth, next to it, of course, in front of it, blowing it up, and then blowing up his body in general. It would have been blood everywhere, Naruto in a bloody mess. Orochimaru basically exploded. Anyways, Kakashi would scream at Naruto to go after Sasuke, and so then Naruto would do that. He had been treated with Sakura and my boy, Shikamaru. Shikamaru would sacrifice himself to stay behind and take on the ninjas that are following them. And so then things would like canon until they reached to Sasuke. Sasuke getting pounded by Gaara right now. Gaara going into the final move as Sasuke. He is paralyzed on the floor, dude. Well, no, he's not paralyzed. He was forced chakra out of his body, passing out on the brink of death because if you run out of chakra, then you're toasted. Naruto will come in, kicking Gaara in the face. Naruto gets sent back flying. What is this power? I never. What? Well, this is Gaara and Shikaku we're talking about right now. So anyways, now Naruto, he would go up to Gaara, saying, time to test out my newfound power. He would then start using his Kurama Chakra Cloak, boosting his power, and be like, what? Shikaku would actually be like, what? That Nine-Tails actually let him use your power? No. You battled it from him. I still sense that seal. It's closed. Think you have the guts to actually go up against him. Bravo. I commend you for that. And so then, a fight will break out. Naruto, he would easily take down Gaara and then changing his heart. As Naruto, remember, he does more damage and he's much stronger. He would then, things back in the village, Hiruzen is not dead, and Naruto, he would leave with Jiraiya for a training arc, of course. After everything this passes by, of course. And that's the end. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah. Thanks for watching. This is part 2 of What If Naruto had the Hogyoku and signing off. Peace.